Hey there, JJ. How are you?
I am not happy. I have a bone to chew with you.
You mean a bone to pick with me?
No, it's not a little nibble, Michelle. It's
Oh,
a chew. A full out chew.
oh my, JJ. What on earth did I do?
Well, remember yesterday when I helped you in your garden?
Oh, yes, you did. Oh, JJ, I so appreciate that help. And you worked all day.
Oh, yeah, I worked really, really hard. Even though it was a real scorcher, it was. It was a real scorcher.
It was hot, and I couldn't have done all those weeds by myself. So I am so thankful for you, JJ. You were a wonderful help.
Yes, I was there for you, even though it was dirty and tough and sweaty and tough.
Yes, it was, and you had to take a bath afterwards, and I'm so thankful that you did, and you helped me with all of that. You're the best,
Yeah,
JJ.
but this is why I have a bone to chew with you.
You have a bone to chew with me because I'm thankful because you helped me?
No. You remember, we had been working for almost 2 hours just digging and getting dirt in my nails and pecking it out with my teeth. And then all of a sudden, Timmy and Sally and Daisy all show up. And they said, oh, let's help them. Okay, so they helped, but they didn't work nearly as long or as hard as I did.
Boy, JJ, I'm wondering, does this have anything to do with the cookies you had at the end of the day?
Well, yes, it does.
Mm.
I mean, come on. After we're done, you get out those beautiful chocolate chip cookies you make and the beautiful little glasses of milk. And Timmy and Sally and Daisy, all they worked was just a little bit, maybe not even 45 minutes. And you gave them all 3 cookies and a nice glass of milk. And so I'm sitting there thinking, wow, 3 cookies for just 45 minutes. What's 2 hours gonna get? And I'm thinking, oh, maybe 5 cookies. It'll be like 5 cookies for me. And it's like, no, 3 cookies.
JJ.
You are not fair.
I am fair, JJ.
No, you're not.
In fact, I'm fair, and I'm like Jesus.
You don't look like Jesus.
But I'm acting like Jesus because there's a story in the Bible that is a story of the laborers in the vineyard.
Oh.
And Jesus tells this story. Now, JJ,
Yeah.
there's a town and there's an owner of the vineyard, and he needs work. He needs help with the vineyard. He goes into town and he gets a bunch of people to work for him, and they came out in the wee early hours of the day and they started to work. And they worked and they worked and they worked. And the owner of the vineyard went into town again and got more workers midday. And they came out and they worked and they worked. And then there was only 1 hour left in the day, but there was still too much work to do.
1 lousy hour.
And the vineyard owner went out into town and hired a whole bunch of more workers to work for only 1 hour.
That's hardly even working.
And then the day was done,
Yeah.
and it was time to get paid.
Okay.
And they all came up to the owner,
Okay.
and he paid them all. And he paid each of them the exact same amount, JJ.
My goodness. It sounds like we need to unionize against Jesus.
Oh, no,
That's terrible.
JJ.
I mean, they should have got a little teeny weeny pay, and then the others should have got the full day or even more.
Here's the thing, JJ.
What?
The landowner said, you know what?
What?
This is my vineyard. This is my money, and I may give it to whomever I'd like in any quantity that I'd like to. And do you know what else he said?
What?
He said, you have a family, you have a family, you have a family, and all of them are at home and they're hungry right now, and it's all equally the same. And so I want to give each of you, no matter if you worked all day or just an hour, I want to give you enough money that you can feed your family. And that's my choice to make because it's my money.
And I suppose you're now going to tell me those were your cookies to give.
You're right, JJ. They were my cookies to give. Yep.
Yeah, and I guess Timmy and Sally and Daisy kind of needed 3 cookies. That's what you're going to tell me now.
Oh, yeah, they needed 3 cookies. And you definitely, my friend, did not need 5 cookies.
That is a matter of opinion.
3
But
were
okay.
plenty.
All
3
right.
were plenty. So I have a question for you, JJ.
Okay, what's that?
If I asked you to help me again, would you help me?
You know, Michelle, I'd always help you. Even though I might next time want cookies per hour in writing,
Oh, is that so? Well, JJ, I know.
I would still help you though.
That's good because I would always help you, even if there were no cookies involved.
Well, Michelle, you're my friend, and I think I remember you saying a couple weeks ago, do it anyway. Don't expect anything in return.
That's right. That's what God calls us to do.
Even if cookies make it much more fun.
Yes. All right, JJ, it's time to say
How
goodbye.
about a cookie?
Maybe later.
Okay, bye guys.
All right, we'll see
Have
you
a good
later.
day. See you
Bye.